Hey friends! Today's video is your October anti-haul. Hi, hello if you're new here. This is a series of videos originally popularized by Kimberly Clark, who is a drag queen and activist extraordinaire on this here website, as well as a general performer. And I've been doing these videos for a little over 2 years now. And today's video is going to be a little bit of a combination of products that I actually do want, so I'm talking myself out of buying them, as well as a traditional anti-haul talking about products that I don't need and I'm not gonna buy, and maybe I can help you decide if you need it or if you want to buy it. You know, it's all in good fun. It's all hyperbole. It's all, we're talking about products, we're talking about marketing, we're talking about brands and advertising, so don't take it too seriously. Thanks. Cool. Oh, I forgot to put earrings on. Oh my god. Earrings. Stay. I can't believe I forgot to put earrings on. God. Earrings! All right. Hi. Hello. Let's go. I will say there's like a general theme of a lot of things that have come out recently. Lip glosses, blush duos. That's kind of it. So first we're going to talk about some products that I actually do want. Things that I have seen that I'm like,
I want it. I want it.
I don't need it. I need it!
First being this Besame Cosmetics cold cream. I haven't really paid attention to Besame much recently just because their aesthetic and their makeup style wasn't always what I was really into for a very long time. There was a phase when I was like, oh my god, give me all the vintage makeup. I want to look so old school, and I ended up just looking old. But this cold cream, if you haven't noticed, I've been very nostalgic lately, looking back at old things, and the idea of a cold cream, like an old school, old-fashioned cold cream in this packaging.
Oh, it's giving me grandma chic in the best way possible.
This is piquing that thing in my brain that it's hitting at, the marketing of it. It's very like old-fashioned, very fancy, very minimal. And I love the idea of a cold cream. I don't know. Like, I love the idea of a cold cream.
However,
I don't know what's in here yet. I don't know, but it's a brightening cleanser with coconut oil and vitamin E. It is fragrance free, so it's sticking to that same cold cream theme, but I'm at the point where if I want to try skincare that is more expensive, like Inculist and Ordinary is all really inexpensive, so I don't necessarily feel bad buying those without trying them. But if I'm gonna spend like a pretty penny on skincare, I want to be able to try it. And right now we can't really try anything. You know, you can't really like sample anything unless a brand will send you a sample with another order, but most people aren't doing that. And I don't want to invest in something this expensive if I don't know if it's going to be good, because if I buy it and then I put it on my face and then my face doesn't like it, I'll be like, well, now I have this like pretty jar sitting around for no reason. It's tempting. It's very tempting when it comes to skincare and body care. I'm just sticking with what I know and what I know works for my face. And that means not really changing it up right now. Like fun body stuff, like shower things, that's one thing, but something that I'm putting on my face, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. So I don't need it and I'm not gonna buy it. I mean, I'm not saying I won't buy it at one point, but right now it's not the best time. Let's just take a rain check on that. Okay, cool. And jumping straight from that, I think it was last month's anti-haul when we talked about Fenty Skin, but I was really not interested in the Fenty Skin initial launch because the idea of a one-size-fit-all skincare brand isn't really something that I believe in. However, this overnight recovery gel cream thing is so tempting. Like, it looks so pretty. They say use it after the cleanser and then the fat water, which I'm assuming is the spray thing, and wake up at night with refreshed, nourished, juicy skin. Again, very tempting. It comes with a little like scooper, which I think is very cute. When I first saw the marketing images from this, I thought it was going to be those under eye pads, and I was like, ooh, I want that. But now looking at it, knowing that it's a like really heavy night cream, it's still very tempting, but again, similar to the Besame skincare. If I can't try it, I don't want to buy it right now because I don't know if my skin will like it. The ingredients look nice. It's got hyaluronic acid, which my skin likes. Baobab, I haven't tried Baobab on my face before. Niacinamide, I've used before, it works fine. And then Kalahari Melon Oil, I don't know how that's gonna work on my face. I'm not sure. I have very sensitive skin, so unless the ingredients look like the bare bones minimum as far as ingredients go, I don't want to take the plunge at skincare, because Libby also has sensitive skin, so I can't just like give her a bunch of things if it doesn't work for me. Sorry, Rihanna. Right now, I don't need it. I'm not gonna buy it. Give me those little iPads though. Like, I've been wanting to try those, and those look... I don't need it. I'm not gonna buy it. Okay, another thing that I want. I was not the most intrigued about the initial launch of Rare Beauty. I'm not a huge Selena Gomez fan. I don't have anything against her. Now her stands, on the other hand, are terrifying. The initial Rare Beauty launch, I was like, okay, that seems nice. It seems fine. But this little set of, I guess it's not a set, these 2 eyeshadow palettes, for some reason, first off, the outside packaging looks beautiful. I love the outside packaging, and I love that it matches the colors that are on the inside. They are all shimmery, but they're 6 pans. So the idea of an all shimmery 6 pan, and these are small, it makes way more sense than like a big all shimmer palette that's like a big 9 pan, like a Juvia's Place size palette of all shimmers. I wouldn't want that. But these are tiny, and all of the colors, from what I've seen, they're actually quite nice. They go well together. Kate the Great Beauty did a video with them the other day, and they look really beautiful. Like, they look very nice as far as shimmers go. And I don't know, I'm very tempted, especially with this like greeny gold one. Well, both of them, because like the purpley orange one looks very fall. And something about that like mid-tone neutral brown with the gold shimmer is like taking me straight back to like the Naked One palette, and I don't know why. And it looks really pretty. Like, this is something that I might buy. I don't know. I might buy it. Do I need it right now? Probably not. But I like it. It's very pretty. I'm into this. If they want to keep doing this kind of stuff, I'm into it. I don't know, like, these actually looked quite nice, and they're not exorbitantly expensive. They're $25, so that's not that bad. Like, for a 6 pan, 25 bucks, not too bad for Sephora. Pretty decently priced. That is one thing I noticed about Rare Beauty, is that it's very like mid-tier pricing, very like similar to Clinique or something, so it's not so expensive. But these are pretty. Do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? I don't know. I'm gonna do a declutter during Vlogmas, I swear, because I need to. Next, okay. Oh God. This, I had like 3 people tag me in this on Instagram, and I saw it and I was like, oh, we're going back to 2001 with, or like 2000? We're going back to the new millennium, like Millennium, Backstreet Boys, bye bye bye. I don't know, that era of makeup. I'm into it. The new Midas glosses that I just got, they're like very kind of late 90s, early 2000s vibes with the smell and the applicator. I like it, but anyway, side tangent. ColourPop came out with lip gloss rollers. My adolescence is shouting at me from 1999, being like,
Abby, buy those. You want them. Here I am watching Christina Aguilera have a genie in a bottle, and you want these lip glosses. Please buy them.
Pretty. They're pretty as hell. But I don't know. Do they all have different smells? Oh man, they all have different smells. Oh shoot. I do desperately want this to turn into a trend though. I want other brands to do roller glosses. Make that happen, please. Some indie brand make like old school roller glosses. Can I please? The font they use, the little clip art, all of it is screaming 1999. And I love it. For a long time, I was very against the idea of like the new millennium coming back into fashion, because I was like,
that was only like 5 years ago.
No, it wasn't. It was 20 years ago. I'm old. Like literally 1990 is as far away as 2050. Ah.
And this is 2020.
I don't need this, and I'm not gonna buy it. Okay, so I know when the last Holo Taco collection came out in June, I think, I was like, I don't need nail polish. I only wear press-ons. Not wearing anything right now. But this new, what is it called? Got Cake? Is it called Got Cake? That's so cute. Oh my God, I love it. This again is like poking at the new millennium me where I'm like, I want it. And looking at it, the branding images are gorgeous. Christine has always been great at taking up close macro shots of nail polishes. So this is really playing to her strengths here. I want this. Like, I want this like hollow, icy top coat thing that if I wanted to, I could put it on my falsies. I could put it on my nails just as like a straight up coat. It's like a lip gloss for your nails. It looks like it just looks like a nail gloss, and it's so pretty. It's like an icy white sheer that you could put over the top of things with like flakies on it, and I want it. I want it. I might buy it. But do I need it? I really don't need it because I am just wearing false nails. I literally bought like 3 more pairs of fake nails from the nailist. Like I literally just did the other day. I might buy it. Do I need it? Probably not. It would look so cool over black nail polish too. Oof. I believe Christine when she talks about how good these nail polishes are. Like, I believe that she wouldn't make something crappy. The next thing, we're going to talk about Kimchi Beauty twice in this video. First, we're talking about the blush duos. You know how I am about a blush duo. I am a sucker for a good blush duo. Might buy one of these, or I might buy one of the Wayne Goss ones, because blush duos are my kryptonite. I don't know why, but it's the idea that you get a choice, but not too many choices. I hate having too many choices to do anything.
Nothing further exemplifies that than the utter chaos I felt trying to play World of Warcraft with my boyfriend last night, because there are so many things that you get to pick in that game.
Which is why I don't like big 35 eyeshadow palettes. But it's also why I love blush duos, because it's like, cool, just little bite-sized, like one or the other, 50-50 shot. I don't like having a lot of choices. So I love a blush duo. And these components really screams Polly Pocket New Millennium. Again, I don't know why. This is like a trend now that everything looks like children's toys from when I was a teenager, but somehow not in a cheap way. These look nostalgic and childish, but not cheap. I don't know why. The compacts are beautiful. The colors look pretty. The stamp is nice. The color variations, they could have one that was a bit darker. It would be nice to have one that's a little bit darker, which will bring us to something later. They're very pretty, but do I need it? Probably not. I need to declutter things first. Clutter things before I buy more things. Now let's talk about some things that annoyed the absolute crap out of me. First and foremost, being this dang darn Hocus Pocus palette from ColourPop. I don't shut up about Hocus Pocus. We literally talked about it at length in my last video. I love Hocus Pocus. You know this. It's not news to anyone. Of all of the intellectual properties that Disney owns, Hocus Pocus is like one of 2 that I would just be like, okay, I'm buying that almost in any situation. If I see an eyeshadow palette that's Hocus Pocus, yes, I want it. If I see a purse that's Hocus Pocus, I want it. You know, like there are very few things that are Disney that I'm like, yes, let me spend my money on this thing. So when ColourPop finally gave me something that specifically I think I've talked about before that I've wanted, and what I know a lot of people had wanted for a very long time, they fell so short in what they actually released. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. The glitters are the only thing where I'm like, maybe. The eyeshadow palette, on the other hand, is almost a carbon copy of 3 other palettes that they've already released, and I will put an image of that right up here because it's ridiculous. They're not saturated enough. They're not inspiring enough. It looks like something that they've made before. And it's just, it doesn't match the just like whimsy of the movie. It really doesn't capture that at all. It's like spooky and whimsical and fun and 90s and like literally Bette Midler's like best role. Like,
Dost thou comprehend?
They didn't put in the effort and the joy that that movie has. And it was clearly just a cheap cash grab because they didn't work very hard on it. Just the products themselves, they don't look like they worked very hard on it. It looks recycled. It looks like anything else ColourPop would have put out in the fall. It doesn't look specific to Hocus Pocus, except the packaging. I'm not about that. I'm not here for it. I might do a video before Halloween just redesigning what I would make a perfect Halloween palette into. But honestly, Shroud Cosmetics and Butte Bean already fucking did that with the Butte Bean palette. It's freaking bats. But I don't need anything from this Hocus Pocus collection. ColourPop, you really disappointed me. Ooh. Other people have had their like wonderful childhood intellectual property recreated in makeup form, like the Sailor Moon thing, any Disney princess things, or My Little Pony. They did all these things. And then finally, when they give me my Hocus Pocus Halloween palette, it's just like, meh. Literally, I posted my last anti-haul 3 hours after they released that palette. 3 hours. I had so many people in the comments being like, I wonder if she's gonna talk about that. And I'm like, no, I can't work that fast. Like, it takes a while to get everything finished. Next, we're gonna talk about Sugarpill. I think I saw Angelica Oles talking about this in a video recently. I don't remember. It might have, I saw somebody talking about this the other day. But Sugarpill has come up with 5 new eyeshadows. Cool. Like, just 5 new singles randomly that are like very similar to colors that I feel like I've seen from them before. 3 mattes, like an eggplant, a like plum, periwinkle, sky blue, a shimmery duo icy green, and then like a frosty lilac. And I don't know why, but this feels like a release that would have happened 5 years ago when people were excited about. I do really wish that Sugarpill would stick to more of the like smaller products, like the little like 8 or the 9 pan like pastel bite size palette, or like the little capsule collection things that had like the very cool packaging. So they're very capable of doing like cool packaging and stuff. I don't like the idea of buying very large single eyeshadows. That like frosty lilac, that might work for a highlight for some people, but I don't feel the need to buy like a giant pan of sky blue eyeshadow. And I feel like the only people that would be really excited about this are people who have a very extensive Sugarpill collection. And it doesn't seem like something that would pull in new people. You know, it just seems kind of like, okay, well, more big eyeshadows to put in our specifically sized Sugarpill palette. It's not something that I need. They're so big, like they're so big. I don't know, I just wish they would do more of the like products with smaller pans, because I feel like they're way more accessible to more people, and it gives you more options, it gives you more for your buck. These just don't seem like the best value for the buck, you know, because they're huge, and like unless you're a makeup artist that has this like extensive collection, or you're just like a Sugarpill stan and you have all the shadows, this doesn't seem that exciting. And it doesn't seem very like enticing, you know. Sorry, I don't need it. I'm not gonna buy it, Sugarpill. Oh, I guess this was technically something that I was like intrigued about. So KVD Vegan Discovery Live, Laugh, Love, I don't know what it stands for. I literally don't. They came out with this Dazzle eyeshadow sticks. And this actually sounds like something that, again, is kind of a throwback, wouldn't dry out as bad as like a liquid. I don't know why. It also might just dry out really poorly. I'm not sure. But they're eyeshadow sticks that you literally just slap it onto your eye, and it's very shimmery, very sparkly, loaded with brilliant flecks of multi-dimensional pearls to deliver long-wear prismatic eyeshadow in a flash. I love a good eyeshadow stick because it goes on, you just blend it on with your finger and then you're good to go. It's fine. So this actually looks really cool. Like, I like the idea of this. However, the colors they chose just seem so bland. They seem so similar to like any kind of shade. I wish when brands came out with like liquid or like new kind of like innovative eyeshadow formulas, they didn't just do the same tired champagne, rose gold, bronzy, nude, copper. Like, it's always these shades. Like, it's always these shades. And I wish that they would do something cooler, like something maybe with like a duochrome, or something that was like sheer with like a wash of sparkles over the top, you know, something that was more now. And while the formula and the idea of it seems very cool, the colors just aren't super like eye-grabbing. So it doesn't make me want to buy a $22 eyeshadow stick. And also, just as like a graphic design pet peeve, the font that they used for Dazzle looks exactly like the font that was on the outside of a store in Forks, Washington called Dazzled by Twilight that I had to take my sister to when they released the Twilight movie on DVD. And I didn't even read the book. So I'm like, I don't care about this book, but okay, I gotta drive my little sister to friggin' Forks. Like a 3-hour drive. It's a very specific example, but you know what I mean. Like, it's an ugly font. I don't know why. That's petty. I realize it's so petty and stupid, but hire me to design packaging, please. I like the idea though. If they came out with fun colors, like actually unique colors in this, I would totally buy one. Like I totally would. But these just are like the same shades that aren't like that exciting. Next. We're almost done. We have 2 more things. One we're gonna talk about. Why did I just start talking like the Target lady?
It was a weird night.
It's late, and so Morphe, in the year of our Lord 2020, came out with a 35 eyeshadow palette. Why? What? Why are we still doing this? This is just the berry version of a 35B. That's probably just 35 brown. 35 black cherry. I don't know. This is their holiday release? Holiday capsule collection. The lip glosses, okay. This, to me, personally, from an outside perspective, this looks like Morphe has gained a handful of new consumers, new fans, since they released the Morphe 2 thing with the D'Amelios and Madison Beer. All these people, what do they do? I don't know. It looks like Morphe got a lot of new fans that are quite younger than the people who've been using their products up until now. So they saw an opportunity to strike while the iron is hot, while young people, while young TikTokers, Gen Zers who maybe weren't hip to the 35O when it first came out, they're like grabbing that demographic right now and being like, okay, well, this is a thing that you can spend a bunch of money on, and then we can just like keep feeding you the same palettes and then you'll keep buying it. So this looks like kind of like a relaunch of their like, hey, let's release 6 of the same thing over and over again. Is it pretty? Yeah. There's not that many looks that I feel like would look that different. And again, I don't buy Morphe products, but that's the vibe I'm getting from this, is that the whole top row is also very light. Now, last but not least, Kimchi is back on the list. Kimchi Beauty. Kimchi came out with 3 different sets of face products. They came out with a lot of things all at once. They're just coming out swinging this fall. So they had the blush duos, they had highlighter duos, I think highlighter duos, and then they have these bronzers. I gushed about the blush duos earlier. I love those. Those look really fun and pretty. I don't really care about the highlight ones because I have so many highlighters, you know. These bronzers, while at first glance, the undertones seem very unique to bronzers that I see out on the market these days. Like they're very kind of olivey undertones. And then there's some like rosy undertones and some there. So it does look like there's a shade that would work for me. But the longer I look at this, the more I realize the top lightest shades look almost identical. And then the 2 darkest shades look almost identical. And the darkest shades are not that dark. The variation in the bronzers are just such subtle, like, variations in the undertone, subtle changes in the undertone, that the depth that it goes to is just not, it's not cutting it. Like so many brands are coming out with like darker complexion products for the face, like Midas Cosmetics, the From Dusk Till Dawn collection with Neon MUA, and Makeup Revolution came out with a lot of bronzers, cream and powder, and Milani just came out with 2 new blushes that go very, very dark, and they look very beautiful and rich and lovely. And this just seems like something that we would have had 5 years ago, and makeup and complexion has come so far that this kind of bronzer range coming out right now isn't enough. So many people, so many brands can do better with a lot less resources. To see brands that have a lot more resources and have a larger audience just kind of release bronzer lines that look like 2014, it's not enough. This just needs to go darker. Like, we don't need 2 of the lightest shades and 2 of the darkest shades. Like, get rid of 2 of those, add 2 darker ones. Keep going. Just like, keep going. Keep going. It's not enough. Was that everything? So yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about in today's anti-haul. Please don't take personal offense. I'm just talking about brands. I'm talking about products. If you like any of these things, if you want to buy them, go out and buy them. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but if you needed a little bit of a talk down from buying some stuff, I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today's song of the day is, let me see, the new Deep Sea Diver record is so good. Ooh. Today's song of the day is from the brand new Deep Sea Diver album, Impossible Weight. Oh my god, I was so excited to get it in the mail the other day. Today's song of the day from that record is Eyes Are Red, Don't Be Afraid. And it's so good. It's like a 7-minute, like, complex, like, there's like parts of like just melancholy and ballad and then like guitar shredding. Oh, I love it. I love Deep Sea Diver so much. Holy crap. So definitely go check out Eyes Are Red, Don't Be Afraid by Deep Sea Diver. Thanks so much to my patrons. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are great. Links to all kinds of stuff in the description. Links to my Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I am streaming twice a week on Twitch, Wednesday nights, Saturdays at some point in the afternoons. So check me out on there if you like games and me. If you're new here and this is the first time you've stumbled upon my channel, hi, welcome, glad you're here. But you should subscribe because I post twice a week here as well. So yeah, subscribe if you want to hang out with me more. That'd be super cool. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I seriously appreciate it. Literally a thumbs up does so much for the algorithm. So please remember to like this video if you did like it. Let me know some of the products that you've been anti-hauling in the comments down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!